Assalamu alaikum. We have reached lesson 4 on adverbs. So we start first of all with the definition of an adverb. What is it? Okay, the first difference that comes to mind is that an adverb is not an adjective. It's different. We said before that an adjective modifies a noun or it modifies a pronoun. Here, adverbs never modify nouns and pronouns. They modify different types. What do they modify? They modify verbs, they modify adjectives, and they can also modify other adverbs. An example to see the difference. When I say John is tall, what is tall here? What is its type? It's adjective, right? What does it modify here? What does it tell? What does it tell me? It tells me something about John. It describes John. It modifies the noun John. All right. And here, if we want to see its function here, tall, it is subject complement. Why? Because it comes after a linking verb. Now, an adverb, it modifies a verb. For example, when I say she runs quickly, an adverb can also modify an adjective, right? For example, when I say that idea is simply ridiculous. If I take out simply, if I have the sentence, this idea is ridiculous. What is ridiculous? It is adjective. It comes after a linking verb. What does it do, ridiculous? It tells me something about the idea. It modifies that idea, which is a noun. So it is an adjective. What is its function if I want to ask you this question? It comes after a linking verb. So its function is subject complement. Now, what is simply that comes before ridiculous? Simply is adverb. What does it tell? What does it tell me simply? Simply describes to me ridiculous. It modifies ridiculous. It tells me how ridiculous it is. It is simply ridiculous. Simply is an adverb. What does it modify? It modifies an adjective. So here I have an adverb and it modifies an adjective. I said before, she runs quickly. And in the example in your booklet, you have she sings nicely. Nicely is adverb. Why it's not an adjective? Because we said that an adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun. Can we accept she nice, she is nicely, she is nice? No, we are not talking about she. We are talking about the action that she is doing, singing. She sings. How does she sing? She sings nicely. So nicely, it modifies the verb. It does not modify the pronoun. So it is not an adjective, it is an adverb. She did it really well. She did it well. Well here is adverb. How she did it? She did it well. And really comes before another adverb. It modifies well. How well? we want to know the extent of well. Is it really well, or just a little, or like that? Things like that. So really modifies well. So this is the definition of an adverb. An adverb modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. You have a passage in front of you, and the words that are in bold are all adverbs. Mrs. Smith immediately called the police when she saw the criminals assaulting the poor boy aggressively. She had always lived peacefully. Her quiet nights there. No one had ever disturbed her quiet night there. The words that are in bold, immediately, aggressively, peacefully, ever, always, there, are all adverbs. Immediately modifies called, aggressively modifies assaulting. She had always modifies lived. Peacefully modifies lived again. And disturbed her quiet nights there. Here it describes me the place where she was disturbed. There, the place. What are the different types of adverbs? Well, basically, in general, most adverbs tell you how you do something, or in what way you do it, or when you do it, that is to say time, or where, the place where it is done, that action, or to what extent, like before, really well, something is done. So this is most what most adverbs can do, can perform these functions. So they can describe to us the manner, that is to say how and what, the place where, the time of an action, that is to say when. Like in the following examples, he speaks quietly. He speaks how. Quietly is an adverb of manner. I live here or I live there. Here is an adverb of place. I live where, so it's the place. So here is an adverb of place. We leave tomorrow. Tomorrow, when? When? It tells me when. So it's a time. We call tomorrow an adverb of time. She never sleeps late. Never is an adverb of frequency. So basically, most adverbs do perform these actions. The rules on adverbs. Well, there are some regular adverbs that are easily recognized when simply they are used with the letters L and Y. So you easily recognize that they are adjective. Okay, these are very simple adverbs. Like, for example, you add to ly to the adjective slow. When you want to get the adverb, it is slowly. Beautiful, adjective. Beautifully is adverb. Careful is adjective. Carefully is adverb. Violent is adjective. Violently is adverb. Notice here I just added ly to these adjectives and I got the result of my adverb. Very simple adverbs. We call them regular adverbs, like regular verbs, etc. Very easy to obtain them. But there are sometimes some adverbs that are not regular, that they require some rules, especially related to spelling. So if an adjective ends with the letter E, true, when you want to get its adverb, you are going to delete the E, and you get your adverb truly. Happy, the adjective ends with Y. If you want to get your adverb, the Y becomes I, and you just add ly, happily. Possible is the adjective. It ends with E, and E comes after L. L is a consonant in spoken English, in phonetics. It's a consonant. So you are going to drop it, and you add the ly. If an adjective ends with double L, you just add Y. Now, if an adjective ends with ik, like fanatic, so these adjectives that end with ik, you just add ALLY, right? But of course, sometimes there are some exceptions, like for example, public, it ends with ik. You don't say publicly, you say publicly. So you have to be careful. These are special spelling rules that you have to know, but sometimes there are some exceptions. But these are maybe the most general spelling rules that students are required to know. Okay, so here we have covered regular adverbs. Now we want to know about irregular adverbs. This is not the only way to form an adverb with ly. Many adverbs do not end in ly. Okay, like, for example, I have the adjective fast. What is its adverb? Can we say fastly? No, it's wrong. Adverb is fast. Hard is adjective. What is its adverb? Is it hardly? No, hardly means something else. So the adverb of hard is hard. Hard means difficult. Late. Late is my adjective. I want to get the adverb of late. He is late. It is adjective. It comes after a linking verb. It modifies he. But I say I come late. He comes late. Late modifies come. So it's not an adjective. It is an adverb. And it's not, we don't say lately, because lately means something else. Early. He is early today. The train is early today. Early here is adjective. What is its adverb? Its adverb is early. It's the same. Daily. All right. Daily is adjective. He is daily. This newspaper is daily. A daily newspaper. All right, this is adjective. He comes daily. Daily modifies come. So it is adverb. So daily he is an adverb. So these are some exceptions. And here we have the examples of these adjectives and adverbs. I say a fast runner, or he is fast. But I say he runs fast. It's adverb. A hard task means a difficult task. It is adjective. It modifies the noun task. I've tried hard to convince them. Hard here modifies tried, so it is adverb. A late dinner, it modifies dinner, noun, so it is adjective. I've been working late. Late modifies working. An early train. Early modifies train, so it is adjective. The train arrived early. Early he modifies arrived, so it is adverb. All right. Don't get confused with some adverbs that they look like the list above, like hardly and lately. They do not mean, lately doesn't have any relationship with the meaning of late. Lately means recently. Hardly also does not have any relationship with hard, with difficult, because hardly means for example, I hardly understand what you say. It means I just understand just a very little of what you are talking about. So hardly doesn't mean at all the difficult. So be careful, lately and hardly, they are adverb, but they are not the same as hard and late as the list above. I haven't seen him lately. Lately, what does it mean? Recently. It's not late. I hardly work means very little. But I work hard means hard. It's not hardly. I work hard means I work a lot. I work a lot. So some adjectives change their form when they become adverbs. Like, for example, good, when it is used as adjective, we say good, he is good. But when I want to express the meaning of good, I don't say he works good. He works well. So it is transformed to well. Okay, I stop at this and I continue next time. And of course, I have to remind you again and again that after every lesson, there is the practice. There are exercises that you have to do. And at the end, you are going to find out the answers for each exercise. So you have to practice. I mean, these audios are meant to explain to you the lesson. For the practice, it is given to you as exercises, and answers are provided for every topic, for every lesson. Okay, so I stop at this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.